Today I have got our mystery picker wheel back up on screen, and this time it's not got Loverfellow models, it's got AstroComet models. If you haven't seen the previous video of this, go watch it. It's essentially where whatever model it lands on, I've got to recreate in the app known as Blockbench. Now, because AstroComet's obviously my own server, which you can go and join with the link down below, I've got a bit of advantage because I've made quite a few models before, so I've got a bit of an advantage. So let's just give it a spin. Oh, it's very hypnotizing as always. I love the little trickling sound as it goes around. Hopefully it doesn't take ages like it did in the last video. What are we going to get? Oh, the Dragon Rod. Okay, I can do it. It's going to be a challenge. Right, so the Dragon Rod is actually a model that I've made before. This is a model that I made. It's obviously from the last season. And I think what it consists of is like a dragon-looking egg at the bottom. And then up top, it's like a wooden rod with like gold bits on. Right, and I've just rotated that and we push that in there and also center it like that. Okay, so I know it's not the best egg, but it's got an egg sort of shape. I've just put a texture on that. This is the exact texture I use. It's like the crying obsidian. Apply that to all faces. There we go, lovely jubbly. And for this bit, we put on the spruce log, just like so. And now what we need is some gold writing. Right, and there we have it. So what I've done, I've added a spruce, I've got the dragon head on top, because essentially, I know there's mini dragon heads on the side here that are kind of like grey in stone, but I can't be bothered to replicate this. This took quite a while just to remember the base shape, but I'm pretty happy with that. I think what I'm going to do is just edit those a bit to size, make them a bit smaller that way and upwards that way. And it's got a gold, I'm pretty sure the string's gold, I can't remember. And then also remember what I said, there is actually like Chinese writing here. When I made this model, I think I put the word chef, I put the word AstroComet, and I put the word dragon all along here. I can remember using long rotated blocks of the dragon egg. And so remember, we don't need the finest details, it's just to kind of like have the base texture and the base shape. And I'm just going to rotate that so it's in my hand nicely, just like so. And then look at that. I'm pretty pleased with that. That looks pretty recognizable. Bring that up like that. So then I think the string just needs to be rotated a bit. There we go, because now the string's going down. It's flowing out the dragon's mouth. That's really good. I'm really happy with that. Let's load the model in. Right, let's drop the model in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. So we must have gotten rid of the dragon heads, the stone dragon heads that I mentioned. And I told you the Chinese drawing, which actually looks so good. Like, I know I made it, but it actually looks so good. The dragon, as I said, yeah, I kind of did like rotated cube, but at the same time, I think that's pretty similar. Maybe it's just a little bit less textured, but that's fine. We missed out these rings going up across here, and the dragon head up top was actually made of crying obsidian and had gold features, which is quite nice actually. And it's got a little stand up there. The rod string is coming out of it though. Right, if we look at those side by side, and this bit could have been a bit longer, I suppose. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be mean. So why is it so small in the hand? Come on, chef. What were you thinking when you made that? Right. Anyways, I'm going to give myself 3/4 of points. Pull it on screen. We're going to give ourselves 3/4 of a point because I'm still pretty pleased with that. Oh, but I did make half a point, half a point. We changed it to half a point. We changed it to half a point. I'm being strict. I'm being nice because you guys might moan at me. Right. Well, we're back on the wheel. Let's give it a second spin. Around it goes. Very hypnotizing. Holiday reindeer treats. Yes, I can take these. I will do those absolutely any day. Because if you don't know what those consist of, all it is essentially is a few carrots. So, oh look, and the cube it gave us is even orange. It's a sign. We are going to get full marks on this one, I'm positive. Okay, so we've got that, which is pretty good already. I'm just thinking, what is the green bit made of? I'm trying to think of whether or not it's a 2D texture or not. I'm tempted to say, actually, hang on, it might be. Yeah, we've made a big enough texture. That's, okay, that would do. So if we firstly just erase that, I'm going to select our size 50 eraser because I do not want to be erasing that for ages and ages. And what's a carroty colour? That green there's sort of a carroty colour. So if we select our smooth brush, and I'm just going to leave a few gaps in between the green, just so it kind of looks like it's kind of like bundles of leaves put together. Going for the classic concrete powder looking texture. And I think there are 3 of these. So I'm just gonna, oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna copy and paste just like so. And I'm pretty happy with that, I would say. Let's import it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. So yeah, I wasn't sure if whether or not they'd done. I mean, they did do 2D pieces, but kind of green like that. Okay. I mean, I did say there's a stack of 3 of them, and I made 3. Okay, so they're made out of 3 cubes. I was gonna originally put it as 3 cubes and not have these top ones here, but then I thought, oh, if we have those really long, that'll look a bit weird. But oh, I don't know what I've just done there. But as I was saying, I thought, oh yeah, that looks a bit weird. But I suppose that's what the modular before chose to do. But It was an easy one, and I'm feeling nice after the last round, so let's give ourselves a full point. I know some of you might have said, oh, I could have done the leaves a bit better, but I still made the right choice of 2D. Even though they're kind of branching out, these are still 2D pieces, believe it or not. So I'll give myself the full mark. Right, next one. Let's give it a spin, 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 round and round and round and round and round. Holiday gift 2. I don't know if you could hear me with that loud music, but holiday gift 2. Right, let's open up block bench, create a new model. Here we go. Right, gift 2. So there's a collection of 8 gifts. There's 3 small ones, 3 medium ones, and 2 large ones. And I think gift 2 is a smaller one. And I'm trying to think what color. I think gift 2 is orange. I'm going to go for an orange texture. Now, for those of you who don't know, in-game, this model is actually a placeable item, so you can literally place it down. You don't need an item frame, which is a really cool feature on the server that you can easily check out. Yeah, I'm actually quite keen with the orange. And then it's got a ribbon. I think purple and orange go together. It's definitely purple. I'm trying to think, does it have a bow on top? I actually don't think it has got a bow. That looks pretty basic, but I think it is literally just that. I'm happy. I'm going to load it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there might be a bow in the corner. No, no, no. If there's a bow, then we'll just give ourselves half a point. Right, let's load it in. Right, X was gift 2. Here we go. Let's load it in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I told you it was orange. I knew it was orange, but it's actually got a yellow bow on the front. I got the shape right. I knew it was kind of like boxy. There was no ribbon. It was a bow instead. Let's look at gift 1 and gift 3. You know, they've all got bows on the front. Oh, that's a killer, man. What about gift 4? Ah, so gift 4's got ribbon. So gifts 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 have got ribbons on them with a bow. Oh, that's a stinker, man. I personally think mine looks better. No, this one's really good, of course. I can only give myself a quarter of a mark. It was such an easy one. I can only give myself a quarter of a mark. So what's that? 1 3/4? 1 3/4 out of 3? Oh dear. Right, let's do one more, I say. Let's do one last one. The final spin of today's video. Make sure you all hit the like button and subscribe for some good luck. Leave a comment as to what you think it will land on. Here we go. Oh, apparently if you keep tapping it, it keeps spinning. I didn't mean to. It hadn't landed on anything yet, though, so I'm not cheating. And we have got spooky candy corn. I can live with this one once again. Now, there's 2 types of candy corns on the server. There's a detailed one and a less detailed one. The less detailed one's from season 1. So I'm pretty sure it's just 3. I'm pretty sure it's orange, yellow, and white. Oh, let's make that a lot smaller. That does not look like a candy corn. Looks more like a turd, if anything. Right. No, that's not right. Right, actually, I think that's a bit better now, because I remember it just needs to be a bit more pointy at the top. And let's import some textures. Now, obviously, I'm not from America, as I'm sure you guys can tell I'm probably English. So we don't actually have candy corn over here, so I'm not entirely sure on the colours. I'm really hoping it's orange, yellow, and then white. And then I'm just going to put a gradient on here and there, and then just to get rid of that. Okay, no, oh, let's not look that side, but there we have it. If we look at that side, I'm pretty pleased with this, actually. Okay, I've got the candy corn. In fact, I'm going to import both candy corns, and we'll just go with whatever one looks closer to ours. But 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. There's candy corn 2. This is the one that's much more detailed. And then here is candy corn, the other candy corn. Oh, no, it's actually yellow, orange, white. Yeah, it's yellowy, orange, white. And I went for orange. I think mine looks better, you know. Look, if we just make it, make it look a bit better, a bit cleaner, mine's actually a lot better. Right, anyways, I can't complain. I've kind of done a mixture of this one, because I've kind of done a gradient like this one has. But then again, this one's a lot more simpler in size, which I've done. I've also not made it so it's thinner at the bottom, so it should be something more like, I suppose it should be more like that, really, shouldn't it? Yeah, that obviously looks a lot better. Oh, quarter of a mark. I can only give myself a quarter of a point. It's such an easy one. I thought, oh yeah, I'm getting out of jail here. I've got an easy one. But no, I've really messed it up, I think. Really messed it up. Yeah, look at that. That's a little bit better now. Right. Only quarter of a mark. That's it. So that takes us to only 2 marks. Let's go back to our dragon rod, because I really like this one. Let's hold it in our hand to do an outro. 2 out of 4 marks. I'll take it. What did we get on the last one? I think we got 2 out of 3 or something. So we kind of did a little bit worse this time. But then again, we did do more models. If you guys did enjoy it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll do a part 3. Maybe with more level fellow models. Maybe with more AstroComet. Maybe with a whole other entire server or different sort of adaptation to it. Well, hopefully you did enjoy it. Oh, I've just shrunk it. Oh, it's just disappeared. Anyways, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.